Any farmer or rancher could tell you that one of the biggest obstacles in winter is dealing with livestock water. Today we're going to show you how to use a Jobe Frost Pro with a Jobe Topaz valve to make your water chores easier and more effective. The Frost Pro is compatible with the Topaz and Vortex model valves. It allows continuous water flow through the valve itself to prevent freezing, as well as your water supply lines. To start that, you'll use a flathead screwdriver to unthread this hex blanking cap from the top of the valve. You'll notice there's a black O-ring at the end of the threads here. We're going to remove that because we need to use it on our Frost Pro. So now that we have our O-ring removed, be sure you store your hex cap somewhere where you won't lose it. If you ever uninstall your Frost Pro, you'll need to put the O-ring back on and screw this back into the top of the valve. So next we're going to take our O-ring and snap it into place at the bottom of the threads here on the Frost Pro, just like that. Now we can begin to thread the Frost Pro into the open port on the valve, only making this hand tight and ending with the outlet facing the tube. So right like that. And next we're just going to slide this over so that the tube meets that outlet and slide the tube up into the receiver. So the cap indicates an on and off. Counterclockwise will turn the Frost Pro off. A clockwise turn will turn it on. And now we're ready to turn our water flow back on. We're already at a height that is engaged with our float valve shutting the valve off, but the Frost Pro is going to allow water to continuously trickle through the supply line and through the valve body. So if we turn this counterclockwise, we can turn our Frost Pro off. Maybe you hit some warmer days and you don't need it and you just want the valve to operate as normal. And to reactivate the Frost Pro, just give it a clockwise turn on the cap and you'll notice that flow starts coming out of our tube again. If you don't have an overflow outlet on your water trough to account for this little bit of continuous water, you can always adjust the arm on your Topaz valve to engage the float sooner, shutting the water off sooner, and this will leave a lower water level to allow more room for this continuous flow. The Frost Pro is most effective when temperatures rise above freezing for a few hours each day. The effectiveness will also vary on the position and insulation of the trough and the water supply lines.